there was a khutbah from a Syrian doctor. When I was a junior doctor, maybe 10, 11 years ago, we had a Syrian cardiologist, and he would give khutbahs. And he actually worked in Damascus in a very busy hospital. And he said when he was a junior doctor many, many years ago, a young nomad family, the Bedouins of Syria, they had lost a child. He got hit by a car, and the young child came to ER and couldn't be saved. So then he said he had to go as a junior doctor to the family and say, look, your son has not made it, and inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And he said he expected the family to grieve. He said they were upset, but the father of this young boy who had now returned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he had returned to Ibrahim alayhi salam, he will look after the children who have martyred, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant martyrdom to the 2,000 plus Gazans who have perished in the recent bombings. I mean, the father of this young boy said, it wasn't mine to begin with. It was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He gave me this child for this many years. We were blessed to have him as a gift. And he's returned to his rightful creator. He's returned. Allah gave. So we don't look at what Allah took away. We look at what Allah gave us. And this goes back to the story of Ayyub alayhi salam, which is mentioned in the Qur'an as well. The scholars of tafsir say that, when Shaitan said, look, you are only worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're only grateful because Allah has given you kids and wife, etc., and health. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took away everything from him. And he was still grateful. When Allah walim what illness he had. Some say leprosy, some say he had ulcer, Allah walim. But he had a condition, which made him bedbound essentially for 8 years. But then the scholars of tafsir says his gratefulness translates as, he said, I've been given health for 80 years and Allah gave me ill health for 8 years.
Yeah.
So it's like a 10-to-1 ratio still. So I've still got a lot more to be grateful for, isn't it? So we often microscope in on the calamity. And I'm not sure who it was, maybe Ibn Taymiyyah, I'm not sure. He says, if it's a blessing, so if a calamity, inverted commas calamity, brings you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it is a blessing. And if it is a blessing, ostensibly, job or whatever, but it takes you away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it's not a blessing actually. It's a curse.